All right. What was one of your best memories in this house?
Let's see.
All right, man.
After we saw The Exorcist and Uncle Joe was hiding under the bed, goddamn, and Gorilla went to bed, Uncle Joe started shaking that motherfucker like that.
Okay.
And girl ran to the hill and called the police.
All right. Where do you guys live now? Algonquin? Yeah? Algonquin. How long you lived there?
6 years.
6 years? All right. Is it 6 years?
Hey, we counted on paper. There was 45 different names that got mailed at this house.
All right. Now, how long you been married?
8 years. I can answer that one.
What's the date?
All right.
I know it's October. October, you're right.
Yeah, October something.
Okay.
27.
All right.
24.
So that has been what, 8 years?
8 years.
8 years. Now, who are you?
I'm not telling.
You have to. This is a documentary, darn it. You gotta say who you are. Tony?
Yeah, you're talking to me.
Yeah. Spit it out.
Antonio, I guess.
Tony, all right. And
me.
you. All right. How'd you guys meet?
My brother.
Your brother.
In the
All
back
right.
of a Buick.
Very good, very good. All right, you guys have anything to say? Because this is probably going to be put away for a long time. So you have anything to say? This is going into the old Hispanic time capsule.
What
To be
about
put
us
into the
white folks?
Alamo.
All I say is God bless this house because it's provided a lot of memories for a lot of people in our lives.
All right.
Me.
Dorothy?
Here and no longer.
Glad to be here.
Now, you guys didn't do nothing up in that bedroom upstairs, did you?
No.
I think this crash pad in the ceiling there, big guy.
Now, you guys should say no in case you have any kids later on.
Yeah.
But it's
All
the
right.
truth.
Dorothy, you have anything you want to add?
No.
All right.
See ya.
See ya. Jason, what's your full name?
Jason James Clark.
When were you born?
February 26th.
1985, February 26th, 2/26/85.
Okay. Michael, when were you born?
His full name.
All right, what's your full name there, Michael?
Michael Samuel Amesquita.
Samuel? Okay. All right, Julian, when were you born? What's your full name?
Julian Aaron Torres.
All right.
Okay, I was born February 3rd, 1989.
Okay.
Anything else?
Yes. What's one of your favorite memories in this house?
Let's see.
Come on.
Jason acts like a retard.
Julian,
Oh my God.
let's be real here now. Come on.
Okay.
What did I tell you?
When I get a toy.
All right.
And when everyone's here, like the whole family's here.
All right. Your whole family too. Michael, what's one of your favorite memories here? Huh?
That piece of meat, remember when I ate it?
When they have like
Okay.
when they have Christmas.
All right.
What started
Sarah, turn around.
All right, Jason. What's one of your favorite memories here?
So it was
Favorite
swollen,
memory
that's why
is
it was having so much problem swallowing.
when
So they gave me.
What did they say?
everybody comes over
Take the medicine.
Okay.
and I play my video game stuff.
All right.
Well, you know
Now.
PlayStation 64. I
All right.
love Mom. I tell you, they're brown.
All right. Okay. Now,
now I can't drink.
do you have anything you want to say about Christmas this year?
I'd like to say something to my mom. Merry Christmas, Mom.
All right. Mike. Okay. That's it. All right.
Hit it.
Michael, come on. You want to say something? We'll look at this later on.
Christmas to everybody.
Merry Christmas. What year is it, Michael? All right.
And then I'll go in there and scratch my esophagus.
All right, Julian. Do you want anything special you want to say?
Oh, I hope I get a lot of toys. I wish my mother was here. And a Merry Christmas to all. And 19.
All right. Thank you, John. State your full name.
David Thomas Amesquita.
Okay. And Nancy?
Nancy.
Nancy?
Full name.
All right.
Nancy Labor.
All right. Now, here we go. Nancy, do you have any favorite memory from this house?
Oh yeah, because we may be leaving. This might be the last year.
Yeah, but I can't answer those. Get on with the next question.
Well, how about something legit where you
No,
can...
I
It was legit. I can't
said,
just
I
say.
said Christmas stuff. You know, when we have, when
From Christmas.
When everybody comes over.
Yeah, when I'm
Okay, when everybody comes over.
When everybody comes over.
That's cool.
This isn't an option thing. You got to. Dave, you have anything special that you remember from this house, or?
My memories from this house.
Yeah, when David used to party here. I just answered his question.
My memories of this house is when we first moved here,
Hmm.
and Dad fell asleep over there, and me and Mom had to walk over there. I took a butcher knife because we just only lived here 1 week.
Uh huh.
So we walked from here over there, and we walked the long way over there because he had fallen asleep.
Yeah.
That's what I remember. Doing my mom.
Okay. Where are you living at now?
Vernon Hills.
Vernon Hills. How long you guys been there?
Too long.
A long time.
Too long.
Too long?
Yeah.
Now, how long you been together?
married.
First time or second time?
Well, either way, combined.
25 years.
25 years. That must make you what? 26? All right, that's a long time.
She's 43.
I think not.
Is there anything special you want to say for the holidays, or for about in memory of this place, or you know something that you'll want to look at?
More, and I hope that everybody who's here tonight is here again in the next years to go on. Mom, Dad, and brothers and sisters, nephews, and everyone else.
Listen to David.
All right.
And
Nancy?
hopefully we'll see Kim here.
Yeah. Well, she's with her mom right now, whose sister comes up from out of town. And Nancy, do you have anything?
All have a Merry Christmas.
Yes, everybody have a Merry
You all have a Merry Christmas. All right. That's it. Thank you so much.
What do you need now?
It's actually fun. Whoop.
Because we didn't finish what we were doing earlier.
Can I go?
Let's go. My mom's been waiting a half hour.
State your full name, Dave.
David Thomas Amesquita Jr.
When were you born?
8/11/74.
8/11/74. And Julie, your full name?
Who's this?
Samantha
And when were you born?
Bobby.
2777.
2777.
No, I'm lying.
What was the question?
When was she born?
I don't know what my birthday is.
All right.
2477.
Ah, you flunked. All
Sorry.
right, hang on. All right, so what's one of your favorite memories in this house?
I'll get it.
Want some olives in that?
No, you can put it right
That's a
there.
rough question.
Cheese bread. Yeah.
What's one of my favorite memories?
What's one of my favorite?
How can I tell you what your
This must be a couple of one's asking the other one.
What's happening?
I've had many.
Have you ever been caught having sex in the house?
You got tape?
Meeting the family.
I don't think we got caught in a sense, but we left the door open on accident.
Were you both dressed?
They got Heidi's wet nose in them. All right, is there any
Heidi's
special,
nose cold?
Julie, is there any special memory you have?
I have a lot of memories.
Uh-huh. How long have you and Dave been together now?
5.5 years.
5.5 years? 5.5 years, is it?
5.5.
Isn't that
How many
something?
licks does it take to get to the center of the
I guess-
rope?
I guess the first time I came over here.
Uh-huh. How did you guys meet?
At school.
At school?
We're coming.
David,
It was
what
my
about
birthday
the
when I
box?
turned 15.
I gave you those
Oh, my
stickers.
God.
You can do that down here.
All
There's
right.
two things upstairs
Dave?
you need to wrap. You can't
Do you
wrap
have any special memories of this house?
You go first.
Every day is a special memory.
My mom's waiting.
All
Yeah,
the
'cause you're
family
finding out
gatherings.
Yeah, I have to show you what I did with the boxes.
Okay. Now, just for posterity, is there anything special you want people to know in 10 years or such, or anything you want to say that might be lasting for them to look at, remember you by?
Yeah, he snitched on Tony and I.
All the stains on the carpet upstairs.
Did you get rug burns?
Can we explain? Can we elaborate?
Yeah.
That's why they have goalie pads.
Dave has to spill something at least once a day. Whether it be Coke, pop, not.
So are you trying to say that maybe be careful to people out there who will be watching this not to spill something?
Yep, don't leave anything that you love or electronical around it.
You missed that.
To
All the
enjoy
stains
the
upstairs.
moment and to not let petty little things ruin the good things.
Yours?
Very good. Julie?
Then how you got the
What's the
Craigslist
question?
in it?
Would you like to state anything that you could be advice for someone viewing this, or something you want to make a statement about that would probably last for years?
Stay young and enjoy life.
There you go. All right, thank you. All right, here we go. Okay.
Switch your toes. It's
I'm
a
a-
known fact.
I'm gonna ask you some questions.
You
All
know
right.
me?
Marie, state your real full name. Is it Sandra Trinidad? What the heck is your real name?
Sometimes it's Sandra, sometimes it's Marie, sometimes it's Hey You. Whatever. Sometimes I'm Aunt Sam, sometimes I'm Aunt Marie.
All right.
And mine.
Now the big question: when were you born?
1950.
All right. Now Dave, state your full name.
Remember.
I'm not that old.
Dave, state your full name. David what? Andrew.
Oh, it's Alan.
Ah, you guys flunked. All right.
would it be Alan? What the hell are you talking about?
This is not the newlywed game. All right, now, Dave. Dave, where were you born?
Same place you were.
In the hospital.
In the hospital.
In the hospital. All
I was
right.
born at home.
You were born in Cuneo?
Cuneo. No, I think it was Cabrini Green. I think there's some truth to that, believe me. But anyway, where were you born, Dave? Were you born in Chicago? Or were you born Chicago?
Chicago.
Very good. Marie, where were you born?
I was born in Halls, Tennessee at home.
Very good. Very
Very
good.
cold night.
Now,
Morning.
is there any particular memory of this house that you want to recall and put down on tape?
We never got caught.
You never got caught. Look at that smile. Dave looked like he got caught once or twice, damn it.
We never got caught. Not you know.
Here? All right, is there any memory, though, that you want to put down for posterity? Is there anything?
First time you came over,
Yeah, first time.
All right, how long have you guys been together?
how long we been together, honey?
11 years.
11 years.
He was asleep when that happened.
11
All right.
years and 2 months.
11 years and 2 months. Very good, very good. Now, Dave, do you have any special memories of this household that you want to put down for posterity?
Anything? The tamale's been terrific over there.
Tamales have been terrific. Hey. How about the cheese bread? Has that been good? Excellent, huh?
Cheese whiz.
All right. Now, just Marie, is there any advice or any kind of statement you want to make for people who'll be viewing this years from now, or as it maybe goes on into the?
Live your life all in one day.
All right, live your life all in one day. All right, I could deal
Do
with that.
everything you can.
All right, Dave, is there anything particular?
I just want to say Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Well,
Ho,
that's
ho, ho.
as I know Dave, that's Dave. And all right, now that's it for you guys. All right, thanks. Some questions. Now you guys already went. Don't worry about covering your face. All right, Luke, state your full name.
Luke Ramirez,
And when were you born?
47.
Uh-huh. All right. Is there any special memories of this house that you want to put down for posterity? For memory?
All of them.
All of them. Is there any particular one that happens to stand out more than the other ones?
No.
All right. All right. Now, who are these boys next to you?
This is the baby,
Uh-huh.
Julian. This is the big guy, Jason.
All right. Now, is there anything you want to say or save for the future to tell the kids or someone else who might be watching this, some advice on life or such?
No. Just, yeah. What?
No.
Nothing at all? All right. You want to say anything special so that when you look back on this or your kids look back on it, they can say, oh my God? You wish what? Mom was here? So do I. So do I. All right. Well, I thank you both and have a Merry Christmas, huh? All right. All right. Les, state your full name.
Leslie Patrick Andrews.
Leslie Patrick. And Les, do you have, how old are you right now?
20.
20. And when were you born?
March 18th.
March 18th. Where do you live now?
Wheeling.
Wheeling. All right, are you there by yourself? Do you have children or what?
I have a child and 5 cats.
And name your cats or your child or your woman.
Sky is a kid.
All right.
That's Otis, Annie Bonneau, liver, China cat, sunflower.
Okay. And Sunflower, I gather, isn't your wife's name? And what is, are you married?
No.
Are you living with somebody?
No.
Okay.
Smart.
Well, 10 years from now, when you look at this, you might change that view, but anyway. Now, are there any memorable moments of this house that you want to put down for posterity? Is there anything that you recall that brought a special moment, or that you'll remember every time you look back at this house?
I think the first time I came here.
The first time you arrived. And when was, do you recall that date? You don't recall?
Summer of
52.
52. Yeah, that was
1952, okay.
They didn't have buses back then. They had to walk through the snow.
Well, you know, nowadays, when I was a kid, we didn't even have remote control, so we used to have to get up and change the channel. And that was tough, man, especially being a little kid. Now, is there any special advice or statement you want to make for people who view this film 10 years from now that you think might be some sound advice? Or something that you want to say that could be helpful to anybody else or such?
And then I'm getting up. All right.
You realize this is still a good recording because you were getting that think face.
Okay, I got it.
All right.
Watch thy temper lest it rot and destroy you.
Very good. Thank you. This is the entire...
Just sit down somewhere.
Yeah, I can sit on
Over here, people. Hello.
just a
Oh, he's skirting the place.
All right. Okay.
Over there, go by.
Not that I don't want to sit by you.
Sit behind the couch, man.
All right.
I can't get off.
Oh!
I'm telling you.
As we know, this is for posterity. This is us trying to get organized now. Thank God they make station wagons bigger, huh? We got everybody here? All right, now, I'm going to ask some questions to Mom and Dad. Mom, state your full name.
My name is Martina Amesquita,
Uh-huh. When were you born?
1924.
That makes Marie a liar, then. All right. Dad, what's your full name?
My full name is Domingo Jose Amesquita.
Domingo
What's the R for?
Robles. Robles. When were you born?
July the 1st, 28.
July the 1st, 28. Now, are there any memorable moments in this household that you want to put down on?
How many times did you get caught?
Then one time I came over and they were both taking a shower and I said, what?
What? All right. We'll get to that in a minute.
That's how we got that cloud.
How about when you used to go in the room and go, don't you not?
All right.
Not in my house.
Are there any memorable moments, Dad?
Well, it took me all night, I guess, to say them.
All right.
Okay.
Well, anyone that stands out more than the other ones?
No, not really.
All right. Mom, are there any memorable moments?
I got so many that I don't even want to start.
What year we moved in?
1968.
1968.
January.
So right after the storm or right before the storm?
After.
Right after the storm we moved in? And so now it's been 30 years, huh? Son of a gun, how about that? All right, now, does anybody have any questions for Mom and Dad or Grandpa or Grandma? Any questions they want to ask? What was the price of bread back when we moved in?
25 cents.
We didn't eat bread, they only ate tortillas.
$1.50 loaf.
All right. Now, is any kind of advice, Mom, you want to give the grandkids or even your own?
A lot.
Behave. There it is. Dad, is there anything?
Same thing, I mean, you know.
Just behave, huh?
Behave, I mean, and listen, I mean, no.
All
Take
right.
care of
And
yourself.
try to, like the old saying, try to walk right.
Okay.
Instead of, like a drunk,
Well, I've been there, so I know that.
Right or drunk?
All right. I could do both. Does anybody have any questions for the grandparents? Gotta have one question.
How old are you? How old are they?
How old are they?
You sure?
Nothing,
How
all right.
old are they? Did they ever say that?
I got one. How long you guys been together?
Oh,
Tick, 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 tick,
50
tick.
years.
50 years already. Is that right?
Oh.
What was the day you got married?
April the 7th, 53, I think it is.
You know, Mom never
How come
remembers.
Your anniversary's
So
on
that's
your
45 years we got.
birthday? Who said that?
we was leaving
Dave told me
Is that
that.
right?
David told me that. He's
Told
been
you what?
telling me
He's
that
been
for
telling me that for
years.
April
And you
7th.
believe him?
No, this one
I
told
know,
me that.
but you believe him.
Where's the culprit?
Don't believe him.
Of course, I got the camera on Dave. That Dave.
I said their birthday's on the same day.
And their anniversary.
I never said that.
David, you were
Haven't
telling
you
me
been
that
telling me
No.
that?
Birthday.
I said
You said it,
All right. Break it up.
All right.
No more rope with
My
those
dad didn't say nothing, right, honey?
Right. You got that wrong guy.
All right. So now, wait a minute. You guys both came from San Antonio, right? Where'd you come?
I did come from San Antonio.
Where were you born?
I was born in San Antonio, Bear County.
Bear County?
Yeah.
Oh, you're up
And
there.
she was born in
Graham?
Hampton, Texas.
Texas, Jackson County.
All right.
Hampton?
Jackson.
Hampton?
Nothing but color
Hamster.
people there.
Chicago.
Yeah.
I had a question.
This is for
Didn't you
posterity.
wanted to know how many years of school they went? You're asking me?
No, I didn't.
Oh, yeah, you did.
That's not a way. Hey, that's not a way to get out of classroom there, Michael.
What grade of school did you go to?
I went to grade school up to 6. Couldn't go no more
Why?
because my father and my mother was sick.
Is that right?
Somebody had to bring the bread in.
He was the oldest.
The
I
baby.
thought you ate tortillas.
And Graham?
The same thing happened to me.
Sixth grade?
I was about
Second.
9 years old and I had to quit working because I
Your
had to
age.
help my
In
mother
school.
support the
In
kids.
school.
Told him, Michael.
Man.
All right. Now, we used to go up to Michigan and pick cherries.
Uh-oh.
What county was that in?
Shelby County
Shelby. And the name of the city?
was Mears,
Mears?
close to
Hart.
Hart,
Starts
Michigan.
with a needle, boy.
And Lansing.
Lansing. Does everybody remember the? Most people remember
No,
the
Lansing was
Yeah,
in
yeah.
Indiana,
How about
right?
Chicago Heights? What county
Chicago
is that in?
Heights. We used to do the tomato picking.
What county is that in?
Who?
Very good. What county? Very good.
All right. Now, is there anything you want to state
What county you live in?
so that?
DuPage.
Yeah, right. This is Cook.
Is there anything you want to say in memory of this house or something that so when people see this years from now, be it peace on earth or whatever?
God bless this house.
All
Something-
I can say right now is I'm so happy that everybody's here with us. Joe.
And Lisa.
Kevin.
Kevin be here tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Jesse, and she couldn't make it, so that's all I can say. I'm very happy that everybody's here.
Well, I'd like to say thank you to Grandma Gramps because
All these years of Christmas.
with your heart and desire, we've all made it through life.
And we are who we are today.
Yeah.
A bunch of mixed up Mexicans.
Without them, if you think about it,
Let me-
we wouldn't have what we
White
have.
folks do.
Yeah, let me get a close up of Dave and Julia and Dorothy.
We can do it a couple
Les,
of
I'm not
white
sure where we put you, man.
He's
All
a little
right,
man.
all right, Nancy. Nancy, you've been here long enough. You are Mexican, God darn it.
folks. So is Dave.
All right, well,
We're brown.
one thing I do want to say, and that is I am very happy that Mom and Dad are now at least in a safe area where everybody's somewhat healthy, and that we're able all to be here with being able to be in their presence, and everybody else too is experiencing some good health. Marie finally got that bottle top out of her throat.
Hair box.
Dave passed a stone the size of I don't know, a boulder,
Yeah.
so he said it hurt that much. And Luke's back's getting better.
Huh?
Doggone.
No, but at least it went through.
Tony's arm's not as bad as it used to be because he was pumping iron with those aluminum cans. Dorothy, well, hell, she's with Tony, so that makes her a saint. And Nancy's over there. She's struggling. She doesn't even know why.
Bubba and Bubby.
And the boys are here too. And of course, we have Dave.
Daves.
Yeah, the Daves. Yeah. And unfortunately, we all have to go from Little Dave, Big Dave, and I'm not quite sure, Dave. What do they call you?
Medium.
Medium name.
My Dave.
And we have Les here, and Les, you know, it's nice to have you with our family here on this day because we lost a lot of years, but you know, we'll make them up. That's all I can tell you. That the time of this needs to be given to us, and it'll come.
Yeah, we're gonna take your blood now.
But I tell you what, I hope we all.
Julie, we forgot Julie.
Well, Julie, Jesus, you know, we have some.
I blend in.
Hey, what kind of you live in, Julie?
Julie.
You do not.
Julie, we hope you're here with us just as long as can be. I think everybody enjoys your company in this house, so we hope that we're here 10 years from now to make the same tape.
That's why it's called late.
Now,
because that's a split line right there. Late, that's what they call late.
where is Sarah? Sarah? Sarah?
I want to say one thing.
Skokie
Sarah
Boulevard,
was the
right?
name of our great-grandmother.
For Cook County.
Sarah, is that true?
I thought she was off late cookies.
Yeah?
And aren't we also, you told me we're part Indian?
We're part
American
Apache
Indian.
and we're part Aztec.
There, I told you, Michael. And Nancy?
Part
Show you right.
Apache
So,
and Aztec.
And asked to thank you.
I guess that. Kimo Sali.
Michael, you're a
Should have
focus.
named you Petey.
What do you got to say? Yes, we will, but. All right, so. Anyway, this is 1998. We're coming close to the millennium.
The what?
Millennium. And
It sounds like you drank too many now.
who'd have thought? Actually, I drank Michelobs. You know what? I do have one memory, and that one is one time I was looking out the window, and I see Tony and Jesse sitting on that little bench, that little green bench that used to be out there, and Tony, looking at Jesse, he's got an empty can of Michelob in his hand, and he tells Tony. Now they were only like
Wait a minute,
eight years old.
Tony what?
Tony told Jesse.
Jesse tells Tony, hey, you want some of this Michelob? So they were fake drinking, and
Hey, the best part is when they used to fill the tub, and me and JP used to go to the washroom. I stand out the window, and JP be throwing them beers out the window.
You just snitched on yourself.
I'm gonna let the drink now. I don't care. You take them suckers behind the barn, boy.
there are.
I thought of a memory.
No wonder it was
All right.
on the beer.
Here it is.
Hey,
Here we go.
No wonder me and Les have to go to the liquor store.
Julie thought of something.
Besides the stains.
and the squeaking bed. Oh,
It's a water bed.
All right,
Last
me,
group.
Dave, and Kevin, we were sitting out. I think it was last summer or the summer before that. We were sitting out on the stoop there,
Mm-hmm.
and me and Dave were sitting on the top, and Kevin was sitting down there in front of me, and I was smoking a cigarette, and I hit it against the side railing on accident, and the ashes flew everywhere, and one was sitting right on Kevin's shoulder right here. So I was sitting there. I was like, I'm not gonna tell him. I'm just gonna keep.
While he turns into ashes.
30 seconds later, he jumps up, and the ash was just flowing down his back, and he's just screaming.
And you didn't say nothing?
Because I thought it was just fly away. He didn't notice it for a while. It was just sitting there, so I was like, it'll go out.
yeah, tell that one to his wife.
I remember over here and David went to high school, and I always used to go upstairs and clean the
Uh-oh.
Which David? This David?
No, you.
No. Hey, tell someone about the toilet paper, Big Guy, after she's done.
And he didn't like the bed. He slept in the mattress on the floor, you know. So here I'm cleaning all around, and I bring the mattress and I find a little bag.
Ah, yeah, thank you for all of you who did cover for me that day. Sand.
I covered.
Wait, I'm listening to the story.
And I said, what is this? And the boss said, do you know what that is? I said, it's called marijuana. I said, what?
So I got busted.
They never brought mine.
A long time ago.
Good life.
You didn't know how to lie.
Mom, do you remember when Dad got his false teeth and he came downstairs? Remember what happened that morning? He said, oh, I forgot my teeth. He was just ready to sit down and have something to eat. Gotta go.
Did you call Grandma on his cell phone upstairs?
All right. Well, anyway, thank you all for being here, and I hope we all have some.
Yeah, you forgot Loopy.
No, I asked them. Yeah.
He was entertainment in the family. That's our man.
Loop exercises his right to remain silent. And anyway, give me a big wave, everybody. One big wave. All right.
Say goodbye to them.
Wait. Hold up.
Oh, Kevin.
Get out of here. Don't do that.
Oh, that's right. He's going to go around upstairs and down?
Jason,
Yeah.
come here.
All right.
Hey, look.
Take it out there?
No. I was just outside. That's all. I was trying to get some pictures of the house.
Please, get me as a famous person.
Yes, you gotta take a picture in there.
So I happen to lose it.
Who's in there?
Sandra?
Let me get her
The
coming
lady
out.
with all the names. No, we find them.
Hi.
Don't forget the secret room.
The secret room.
Yeah, what's the story behind that?
Uh,
Have them up?
I don't know how in the hell this goddamn thing got the secret room.
I don't
Yeah, it's
remember
locked.
how I got that room.
It's locked from who knows who.
You guys didn't know we were there for what, the first 10 years?
I think we had a dresser in front of there or a piece of
There
some
you go.
type of furniture.
Watch out.
No, what it was, there was drywall in front of there, and we knocked the wall down, and we saw the door.
What's in there?
Dave, turn the light on, will you? Thanks.
Oh, you're gonna need keys to all the rooms.
It's Resident Evil up here.
Up there.
Stay. Stay. Okay. Stay. Okay. Stay. Hey, do you have dubbing possibilities?
Do I?
Yeah.
I could if I had another VCR.
No, I mean, can you record something, songs over this?
Oh, I don't know how to do it. Jesse does.
Look at this.
Get back.
Be my old room. This is Dave's. Used to be everybody's old room. Look at this TV. Holy moly. Salvador. Look at you.
Okay.
Santa.
Sam,
Who's that? What's his name?
Santa Claus.
Who's that from?
Yeah.
Very good. Nice.
Say ho, ho, ho.
Who's next, Santa?
You gotta put a little Hispanic on there. You gotta say Santa Claus. That is pretty, huh?
Very good today.
You know, I had one like that when I was a little girl.
And what are you now?
Hey, is there anything else you want to tell us about this house?
Fond memories. That's very nice. Very nice. Let me look around now.
Dave Holmgren.
Come on,
Jason, Middle Dave.
Yeah, that works.
My day.
Okay,
Middle Dave. Middle Dave, middle Dave. There you go.
Next. Yes. We're going to call him Medium Dave. Okay, Medium Dave.
Somebody took it
Where's
upstairs.
the blue card?
Merry Christmas to you.
Medium Dave, Little Dave.
It's better than in between.
Can somebody go get it?
Okay, troublemaker boy.
Whatever she gave, go get it.
I'm being nice and generous by giving this to you now.
You've been horrible.
Go get it.
Do what
There
I
you
got.
go.
Here, let me put this down. I can't.
Thank you.
Let's see. All right.
You're welcome.
Well, you want to show it to me, don't you?
I give you the...
Well,
Santa got crushed.
I can't see Santa.
Is that little big brother or big little brother?
Wait. There you go.
Stop check.
Okay. Thank you,
look at that. Santa's missing his lap.
What do we got? Oh, Looper.
That's for me.
Looper.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
I gotta get some film, Santa. Hang on. What's this? All right, let's see. Okay, here we go.
You gotta reload the camera.
Here we go, right here.
Who hit it on the head?
Very good.
Socks.
Ho, ho, ho.
Yeah, you're slipping. You're slipping.
They were soft.
Santa, you need a little meat in your diet. Ho, ho, ho.
You got one too, eh?
Yeah.
All right. Everybody's got those.
Okay, Len, you can go.
Okay, Santa.
All right, Santa. 1998, Santa.
Hey, that's the only kind of boy you can make it in the hoop with, huh?
Hey, wait a minute. Santa, those are some really neat shoes you got, Santa.
Stand up, big guy.
Bye.
All right, ho, ho, ho.
Next year. Hey, man, you gotta say butt.
Bye, Santa.
Bye, Santa.
Bye. Ah. Yeah.
Yeah, you gave him a kiss. Yeah, all right.
Yeah, you got it now.
Dave becomes the serial killer with a fly swatter. Kills the whole family off.
You want the broom? You want the broom?
All right.
If you pop in the head, he's gonna knock you out.
Somebody get a.
Jesse, here.
Go ahead, Dory.
Thanks, Jess.
Oh, no problem, man. Hope you enjoy them.
It's Gina's.
Thank you.
This is for Donna. She's not here.
Bob, keep that close.
Donna.
Michael.
I'm thinking she has a family no more. No, just kidding. Here. Juanita, she's not here.
She's not in the family anymore.
Just give it to
Keep it out
Mom.
louder.
That wasn't recorded.
That's that other
Keep that in
Donna.
the podcast, we're gone.
Give it to Uncle Loopy.
Over here.
Nancy, this is
Let me see
Steve.
what this is
Steve
from.
and Nancy.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, thank you. Jason.
Emergency rescuer.
I'll rescue you tonight, sweetheart.
Siren.
Cool, thank you.
What do you got there?
David, did you give your mom that
Well.
Emergency rescuer with a siren.
Oh, man. Now I got to know what time I hit the street. I told me I had no watch.
The David Humphrey.
Is that from David?
That's all right, big guy.
David, what's that?
He'll be here tomorrow.
Thanks, Dave. Thanks, Julie.
David,
I didn't have
Nancy, come on, calling you.
You're welcome.
What do you got there? What's this?
Thanks for the card.
To Kim,
Open it now.
You're welcome.
Dave, and Julie. Oh my God.
David, can you sit open that?
Open here.
Well, here, let's sit down with it.
Oh my God.
Dad.
What?
Who's my gift?
What do you got there? What do you got there?
Who was that from?
What is it?
So you can take them?
Where are you?
You got to see what the name says on there, man.
Let me see.
Nancy.
To Nancy.
Kevin.
Julia.
Did you tell him thank you?
Julia.
Julian. Did you tell David and Julie thank you?
Right here.
Hold that for me.
Julie.
Why can't you put
Hey.
That's for
30 years of garbage bags for all the kids.
this one here?
Yeah. That's for.
You want me to open it?
Yes. That's fine.
You might when you open it from here.
You got there, big guy.
Yeah, for you.
Big Jesse.
Big Jesse. Oh boy. I'm glad I'm Big Jesse.
Who's this from?
Oh, I got some games to play,
There you
Michael.
go. That's for
I got some
Gloria.
games to play, Michael. Yeah, Pennsylvania. Big Jesse.
Thank you.
Big Jesse.
Thank you.
Thanks, Jesse.
All right.
Up in the world, big guy.
I figured y'all can participate.
Maybe I'll be able to touch the controller.
Maybe we'll be able to play it.
Well, just give them here. I'll put them in our room.
Okay, here. Put this in your bag. What do you got?
Kim? Kim.
Got me a watch and a chain. Thanks, Brent.
Big David.
Now, Tony, you could do with the watch, watch and the chain, and then the siren on to get to the bathroom.
Get the red and blue
Oh my
light.
God.
This is for you too, Big David.
Okay. I like mine.
All right.
Grandma. Okay, hold on one second. Put, Dorothy. Put this in
Dorothy.
Why do you here? Wait, hold on. Put this in that bag. David, put this in that bag so there's envelope. Right here.
I can't hear you.
Put this in our bag.
What do you got there, Julian?
Michael, I can't even get to the bag.
He's a
Oh, let me
robo.
see, Michael.
What is that? A RoboCop?
Wolf pack.
All right, my man.
Zoom in right here.
Oh, Loopy. Don't go away.
All right, hang
That
on.
looks good against my skin tone.
That's about as good as I can get it. Hang on, hang on. Right about there. That's it. That's it. Yeah, man. Jackpot.
You should look at that.
Jackpot.
Who do we think?
Everyone is
Mike.
Who? Sandra. Aunt Sandy.
Yeah.
Julie like a little kid over there.
That's for you, Tony.
Get out.
Thank you, Martha. Thank you. I like this bracelet.
You like it?
Yeah.
Mama.
I want to tell everybody.
This ain't gonna fit in the bag.
No, wait, Grandma, got something to say.
Julian.
What?
Give it to Mom. Nancy.
You might want to open
Yes.
You like it? What? I didn't open it.
Chain?
Who's it from?
Yeah, those are especially picked.
These are all for you, Tony.
Specialty pick.
I'll keep mine.
Hooked right.
Popeye.
Paper Kevin. Michael, can you do this?
Wow, Tony got puffed rice.
Hooked right.
Damn! Man, I hope that's not a pair of underwear.
What do you got?
Yours. All right.
I got him.
Who's it
Look there.
Oh, you didn't.
And Uncle Luke, tell him thank you.
No, I'm good.
Oh,
Got
okay.
some Hernandez.
What is it, man?
The birdhouse in my trailer.
Oh, nice. Hey, that's really. Yeah, let's see that.
Oh, eat it. Easy. Eat it.
Very nice. Beautiful.
Now you can see the Cardinals by the trailer.
Look at you gotta wave it around.
Very pretty. Very pretty.
Look how pretty.
David, you see this? There's a new series.
I know.
Series 7.
I'll move this sidewalk right here, okay?
Thanks, Gramps.
Hold on, look.
Beautiful.
Elvis. Who's that from?
David. Look at these. David and Julie.
Thank
Look at that. Look at that. Let me see that. I'll put that right on. Elvis, baby.
Say she said thank you for the ring.
Oh, have a blue.
Oh, I like those. Thank you, David.
Thank you, Uncle Jesse.
All right, my man.
Puzzles.
Look at the faces on there.
David, can you do this before I lose it?
I can't see. Ask David.
Can you do this, please?
Pretty nice, man.
Where's
Not
your
really
wine?
nice.
I don't know the name of it. What's the name of it?
Look, you got it?
Yeah.
Oh,
Everybody, thank you.
Thank you very much. I needed the
Try,
98.
I went to get my jacket, big guy. I had it
Well, if they
there.
don't, did you open it up?
No, I haven't even had
Wow.
I had the
never
last 2
kids
years,
right
but I
now.
didn't have last year. So it's 2 players. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right.
Is it a fit?
Joey,
Julie.
I'm sure it
David.
will. I'll make it fit.
Next one.
I'll make
That's it, Dave.
Where's David?
Alright.
Hey, man, baby. I like that.
I don't know what you put it in.
In a big pink bag.
Hey, Dave, you both got to play it though at the same time. It's a blast. Kim and I spend hours on it, and we're like, and Kim finally ends up going, what have we been doing?
Let's have everybody told.
We have a whole bunch of stuff.
Jason, how'd you do?
Did you open it?
What'd you get, Jason?
Did you open it?
my
Yes. Do you like
A striped shirt.
Thank you.
Uh-huh.
You and Kim, that $2 bill.
Oh, good. We like thought. Notre Dame, huh?
Louis got this one pinball machine. Pinball machine.
Merry Christmas. How'd you do? You do all right? All right.
Wow, it's got the fork and it can go up into the top like a regular pinball machine. And then there's this one phase where it goes into the top of the machine where the numbers are. And it becomes like a battleship.
Star Trek.
It's called Gran Turismo.
Hey, don't put it on the sofa and sit on it by accident.
License to drive. They had a vet, they have a Viper.
David, where's that bag I gave you?
Beyond, all different kinds of cars. 63 vet.
Yeah, it showed me 4 years. I was like,
Yeah.
okay, I got my glasses.
You gotta go through time trial. You gotta qualify. Then they give you money to buy a car. You play Gran Turismo, right, Jay?
What's that?
Gran Turismo?
Yeah,
Did you
yeah.
get your license?
I like the Test Drive 5 better, though.
Is that right?
Yes, much better.
Test drive 5.
It makes you want to keep going and going. Yeah, and the graphics on it are pretty cool. All right. What'd you get, Julie? What you got there? Let me see.
I got a necklace.
A
I got
necklace.
some earrings in my pocket.
Earrings in your
Yeah,
pocket.
for my house down with.
All right. All right.
Jesse, yours.
Where's the cover?
All right. 1 second.
Little tickle, tickle. Tickle, tickle.
You was tickling her pickle?
Tickling her with my pickle.
So
Did I want
she's-
this on film?
She's Mrs. Pickle?
She wanted a pickle.
Is it dill?
No, fresh, man.
That would be a cucumber baby.
Yeah, that's what it's mistaken for sometimes.
Who mistakes it for that?
You know, the other one.
Are you asking your questions or what?
So state your full name, Cal.
Full name?
Mm-hmm.
My full. You want me to say my full name?
What does
Who are you?
state mean?
Who are you?
You know, like you did when you know, just when you swore in.
Oh yeah,
State your full name.
like I do, like when I joined the army.
Mm-hmm.
I, Kevin Nathan Brown, solemnly, I don't know. Protect the country against domestic
And Jay, state your full name.
You want my maiden name or my married name?
However you like to
My
do
middle
it.
name is Annie
It's not Annie. Jennifer Ann Brown.
Brown.
Were you?
So
And like Charlie.
her initials are Jab.
Yeah.
She
Like
likes-
that.
Oh.
She likes getting jabbed
Oh.
by the cucumber.
And what's your birthday, Cal?
September 3rd.
What year?
74.
And Jenny?
September 20th, 78.
Oh my God. And what's your favorite memory of this house, Cal?
Oh man, you should ask me this
Wait,
before
I
you got
can,
a
I
camera.
can tell you what his favorite memory is. PlayStation. With David.
No way. I don't know, man.
Or maybe it's all
It's been
the
a lot of
girlfriends.
years.
It's all the girls he brought in.
How many years you live here, boy?
How many years did I live here?
Mm-hmm.
I lived here from 92 to the end of 96.
Is that right?
I can't really count 97 because it was only like 2 months.
Mm-hmm.
Not even. It was less than that. It was like maybe a month. I left mid-February. No, I left early February to go into boot camp.
Mm-hmm.
So I got kicked out of the house during my senior year because I had a little shindig at the apartment while Mom's was on a little weekend getaway. She came back and busted the whole thing up.
Give you a good boot in the ass, huh?
Yeah. Said, go stay with Gramps. And then I stayed with her. I didn't want to come back, man. Tortillas every day.
He had a party every day. So how many times you been here, Jenny?
Twice.
Oh boy.
What's your favorite memory?
Yeah, so far this house.
What's my favorite memory?
Mm-hmm.
Meeting
Oh,
me.
there's so many to, meeting Dorothy. There's so many to choose from, but I'll have to take that. Meeting Dorothy and meeting Mom and Grandma.
Oh yeah, forget your brother, huh?
Oh, ain't got nothing but love for you.
Yeah. Well, that was a good patch up.
She's lying. I'm still trying to think of what my favorite memory was, man. There were so many.
Well, come on now. This ain't no 6-hour tape.
None of them was including, but it's okay.
Man.
It's okay.
I have to say probably that party we had here after, you're like, which one? The one that we had after I graduated, and it was for Grandma Grant's birthday though.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Mm-hmm.
That was a pretty nice big party. Everybody was here at the time.
Mm-hmm. And if these walls could talk, what do you think they say?
These walls could talk?
All these
I
walls.
hope they won't be able to talk, man.
Oh yeah, Jenny here.
No way, man. Not just me. Shit. I'm the least of worries. I'm talking about everyone else, man. I'm sure Uncle Dave's like, man, shut the fuck up. So I shouldn't have done that.
Mm-hmm.
If these walls could talk, man, they'd probably be like, I don't know. We're ready to retire after all this house has been through.
So what are your words of wisdom for everybody? If there's 3 things you could tell people that you've experienced and that you wouldn't want them to go through, what would you say?
Oh, man. See, you should have told me in advance because I would have had a prepared speech.
Well, that's why we put it on camera, motherfucker.
Next question? Oh, right. Like I've been like the president.
Jenny, what are your 3 words of wisdom for the family? And for people in general?
People will put you through a lot of crap, just deal with it. That's all I have to say. Oh wait,
Yeah, that's gonna
baby.
set someone on a real nice ride in life. A lot of crap, so I just deal with it.
It'll be okay. You can make it through anything.
You gotta give them some crap back, that's all.
That's all.
Calvin? Come on now, this ain't no 6-hour tape.
Don't let life stress you out.
And why is that?
Because it makes you sick. Stress makes you sick. Have a sense of humor. You have to have a sense of humor. And I got so many words of wisdom. I have to think of the 3 best. Because I'm a bona fide veteran of life.
Well, you better talk something to your wife.
Huh? What?
You better tell something to your wife. Because she said, deal with it. You got all these words, but you just can't spit them out.
There's so many. I'd have to sit there with the camera by myself.
Well, I don't want to see that. You do what you
Not
want.
like that.
Oh, but you do live with Kersey, right?
Yeah, but he tapes girls now.
Oh.
I just don't get involved with that anyways.
Uh-huh.
I hope not.
No. Only if they pay me. They don't come up with my money.
$10, right?
And be a smart ass. Being a smart ass is good, because then you get the bullshit a lot.
No.
Yeah, I'm a smart ass. I'm a smart ass head.
That's one of the that's the crap you gotta put up with. Deal with it.
See, then you make other people stressed out, and you watch them get stressed out, and it's funny. Because
Right.
people take things too seriously in this day and age, and they shouldn't. So, have a sense of humor in life. Don't let life stress you out, and be a smart ass. Be a prankster. Be a jokester. Because the older you get, the younger you need to stay at heart.
So
And a good example of that is our mother. Because she's getting up there in the years, but if you were to talk to her and not see her, you wouldn't think that she's her age, right? So
In other words, she acts like a kid.
Yeah, and that's good. It's good that when you're an adult, you can act like a kid. I mean, there's times when to be serious, but, stay young at heart.
You're only as old as you feel.
What's your favorite memory of Grandma and Grandpa?
Tortillas, man.
That'd be me too.
Sundays, man.
Huh?
Sunday
Making
morning.
them or eating them?
Breakfast.
I like making them.
And I do have a good memory with Gramps. When I was a little kid, he used to take me around and make me lock up the cemetery.
Is that right? Alrighty then.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Alright, that's a wrap. Okay, state your full name.
Who are you?
My name is Jesus Jimenez.
We ain't talking Puerto Rican now, we're talking English.
Jesse Paul Aguilera.
And what day was you born?
Jay Pate. Jay in the house.
What day was you born?
June 20th, 1966.
Man, you old man.
Man, I'm still young at heart though, bro.
Yeah.
I'm still getting cards for cigarettes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And what's your favorite memory of the house?
The parties, man. Numerous parties, man. I think one of the best ones was when we built the stage, or Uncle Luke and Uncle Joe built the stage out on the side of the house.
Yeah, man.
We had people coming into the crib that weren't even part of the family. They just thought it was like a town event or something. It was awesome, man. There were cars all over in the front lawn, on
They
the
put on that
east
concert,
side.
right?
And it was unbelievable. We had softball, we had volleyball, all the beer you could drink and steal, because I was underage.
Well, they ain't like you are now. And what's your favorite memory of Grandma Gramps?
Favorite one. I think one of the favorite ones is like when I used to get in trouble big time with Grandpa, and then Grandma would come over and kind of play like liaison and try to smooth it over.
Pobrecito.
I thought I was in the Major Doghouse, and Grandma would come over and smooth it over. I don't know, I guess just every Sunday going out to do laundry and going out to breakfast. That was cool.
If these walls could talk, what do you think they say?
Help me.
Well, I don't think they'd say too much about me, but I don't know. I was in this house for 8 years. I lived here. I'm sure they'd have a lot to say about
What
me.
were the dates of those 8 years? From when to when?
Oh man, I would think like from '86 to '94.
Is that right?
93.
So 7, 8 years, somewhere in there.
Yeah.
Wait, I got a question. How many cars did you go through while you were living at
Better yet, how many of them cars you still got?
I don't have any cars. I may have went to about 2 or 3 cars.
And were those sober or inebriation?
Well, here's a good story to tell you. One time I had bought this car for $400, and I drove it down Goff Road. It was in the middle of a storm, and I drove down to Limericky's, which is like down Goff Road by Potter and Goff. And then I got lit up in there with the vice president of my company, and he was drinking 7-Ups, and he kept buying me double 7-7s all night. So I was having a good time. I got outside, man, it was like cold as hell. I buttoned on my jacket, get in the car, started up, Last time it started, it died on Harms Road. And someone pushed me all the way to the front drive. Well, the gates were locked. It was still snowing. And I didn't get out of the car. I fell asleep in the car with the car running. And here come the police, woke me up the next day. Hey, you can't sleep out here. And I said, yeah, I live right there. They're like, you got to get out of the car. You got to get in your house. And I was like, all right, bet. That was that. And then, top it off, I just bought that car. I only had the car for one day. And it died the next day when it started.
Was that the little silver one that flipped out on the highway?
No, that was a Sprint. That was on Good Friday about 6 years ago.
And what 3 words of wisdom would you tell people that would help
Live
them to
life to the fullest at the moment, and don't let anyone get you down, and stay young at heart. You know, as long as you stay young at heart, you know, I mean, you know. Even if you get up there in age, not like me, of course, but
he's still a young boy.
There you go. That's about it.
Mm-mm. And how many girls you bring up in this house?
About 2.
2 handfuls or 1?
One girl, believe it or not, she went to parochial grammar school, parochial high school, and her dad was a Chicago cop up in the Foster district here, right? She used to come up, and she had a brand new Beretta at the time, and I met her at Eduardo's. She used to come up and park her car facing southbound at the gates. And one time I almost, got lucky. Found them knocking on the door. It was Sunday morning, man. Cracked his door and said, God damn it, whose car was that? And it was her car, but she had a habit of always, and I asked her, I said, why did you park your car there? She said she wanted to make sure someone was here, that someone knew she was here, and ironically she asked me how I slept that night. I said, with the lights off, how do you sleep at night? You know. But,
did Pops ruin the moment?
How's that?
Did he ruin the moment?
Yeah, kind of. Talking about, I gotta go home.
Oh boy.
But it was all good, man. It was all good. I think the parties we had here it was just unbelievable. Throughout the years, all the celebrations and everything we've had. Yeah, it's just in the house. Everyone that came over to the house was like a family of grandmas. They respected grandma, respected grandpa, and then it became a friend of the family. So if it was a friend of mine or a friend of yours, a friend of one of our uncles or aunts, they pretty much became family, so to speak, and that was good. That's, I'm sure this house had a lot of people here,
Oh yeah.
New grandma, grandpa.
Cool. Thanks.